There is a quiet intelligence within you, one that speaks not in words, but in sensations. A flicker of warmth after effort, a brief ache that fades, a hunger that feels just right. These are not random occurrences. They are messages. Yet most people rush past them, unaware that the very signs they dismiss as strange are proof of something extraordinary, that they are, in fact, healthy. We often misunderstand health. We treat it as the absence of disease, as though silence from the body were the same as wellness. But health is not silence. It is communication, adaptation, and subtle dialogue within us. The body speaks constantly, and often its most meaningful signals are the ones we overlook. What appears strange, inconvenient, or minor might, in truth, be evidence that your system is alive, alert, and self-correcting. You see, nature doesn't design perfection. It designs resilience. Our health, too, is not a fixed state, but a living process. An orchestra of responses that adjust to change, recover from stress, and rebuild from fatigue. The modern world teaches us to fear irregularity, to chase uniformity in our bodies and minds. Yet, the very fluctuations we dismiss, the ebb and flow of energy, hunger, emotion, are often the fingerprints of vitality itself. Consider this the ability to recover quickly after stress. Even minor stress is not trivial. It is a quiet triumph of your immune and metabolic systems, a sign that your inner machinery cooperates efficiently. A body that rebounds is a body that remembers how to heal. When you wake up refreshed after a full day, when your fatigue fades rather than festers, that is your resilience in action. Or think of your sleep. People worry endlessly about hours and perfection, but balance is what matters. If your body finds its rest within a natural rhythm, not too much, not too little, that is harmony, not randomness. The same is true of hunger. Appetite, when well regulated, is wisdom. It means your hormones, your brain, and your gut still speak the same language. You are not ruled by impulse or absence, but guided by need. Even discomfort plays its role. Small aches, fleeting fatigue, or moments of unease are not betrayals, they are messages. They tell you that your body is working, testing, and repairing. The absence of all sensation may seem like peace, but sometimes it is merely silence before collapse. Health has texture. It shifts, it breathes. Our moods, too, belong to this living picture. You may feel joy, irritation, calm, restlessness. That range is not instability. It is the pulse of a responsive mind. When your emotions ebb and flow without drowning you, your nervous system is doing exactly what it was made to do: adjust, recover, and move forward. Adaptability. That is the great signature of health. The ability to shift routines, to face change without disintegration, is the hallmark of a system that endures. And when, amid ordinary days, you find sudden bursts of clarity, moments of strength or quiet vitality, that is not luck. That is your body aligning with itself. Health is not perfection. It is participation in the great rhythm of life. It is awareness, renewal, and balance in motion. To be truly healthy is to listen, not for silence, but for harmony. And when you hear it, you will know life itself is speaking through you. We live in an age obsessed with measurement. Steps, calories, heart rates, lab values. Yet in our pursuit of numbers, we have forgotten to feel the truth of health. The body does not speak in data. It speaks in signs, often quiet, sometimes strange. These signals may not appear in medical charts, but they carry wisdom older than medicine itself. To understand them is to understand the language of life. Health is not an accident. It is the outcome of balance, a harmony among systems that constantly repair, adjust, and communicate. When we lose that harmony, the body begins to whisper its concerns. But when the balance is sound, it whispers something else, evidence of vitality, subtle proof of strength. We often miss it because we have been trained to look for what's wrong, not for what's right. There are signs of health that defy expectation. For instance, a slight rise in body temperature after physical exertion. That warmth is not weakness. It's your metabolism alive and well, producing energy and managing recovery. Occasional muscle soreness after effort is not a flaw, but a declaration that your body remembers how to adapt. The immune system itself thrives on micro challenges. Exposure, adaptation, and resilience are its natural rhythm. Even your mood carries clues. The ability to feel, to laugh, to grieve, to wonder is a testament to mental flexibility. Emotional flatness, not emotion itself, is what should concern us. The human mind, like the immune system, grows stronger by moving through a full range of experience. To feel and then to recover from feeling, that is balance. Another strange sign of health is the body's ability to regulate hunger and thirst intuitively. When you can trust your appetite, when you crave nourishment rather than indulgence, your inner systems are aligned. Your hormones, your liver, your brain, all are in conversation. This is not a moral issue, it's a physiological symphony. And then there's adaptability, perhaps the purest form of health. The capacity to endure change, to travel, to lose sleep, to face uncertainty and still find equilibrium is a mark of resilience. Health is not fragile. It bends. It does not break. A healthy system welcomes stress in small doses, just as the immune system welcomes challenge. We should also remember that health expresses itself not in the absence of fatigue, but in the ability to recover from it. The bounce back, that steady return to calm after strain, is the measure of strength. A body that heals, that rebalances, is alive in the fullest sense. So when you notice these small, peculiar things, your body warming after work, your appetite adjusting, your mood shifting and settling, do not dismiss them. They are not flaws. They are affirmations of life doing what it was meant to do. Health is not perfection, nor is it constant comfort. It is responsiveness, resilience, renewal. To be healthy is not to live without change. It is to live in rhythm with it. Awareness is the beginning of wisdom, especially when it comes to health. Too often, we move through life disconnected from our own biology, mistaking silence for wellness and ignoring the signals that speak in quiet, intelligent tones. But health is not a static prize. It is a relationship, one that demands attention, curiosity, and respect. The body is not a machine to be controlled. It is a living system, constantly learning, adapting, and communicating. And when you begin to observe your body's strange signs, the fluctuations in energy, the subtle shifts in appetite, the minor aches that fade as quickly as they come, you are witnessing your biology in motion. These are not malfunctions. They are feedback loops, proof that your systems are awake and responsive. Awareness of them transforms how you live. You stop reacting in fear and start engaging in understanding. That shift from control to awareness is the difference between surviving and truly living. The human body was not designed to exist in perfect stillness. It thrives in fluctuation, a pulse that rises with effort and falls with rest, a temperature that adjusts with emotion or weather, muscles that ache, repair, and strengthen. These are not irregularities, they are affirmations of adaptability. And adaptability, above all, is health. It is the biological equivalent of intelligence, the ability to learn from change rather than collapse beneath it. When we cultivate awareness of these responses, we gain leverage over our well-being. You begin to sense when your mind is tired, not just your body. You notice how rest restores more than sleep, how sunlight alters mood, how movement clears thought. This awareness guides you toward balance long before crisis demands it. It is prevention not as policy, but as practice, a quiet alignment with nature's rhythm. In a world filled with distractions, we've lost the art of listening to ourselves. We drown the body's messages in noise. Caffeine for fatigue, screens for boredom, pills for every discomfort. Yet awareness invites a gentler kind of medicine: observation, patience, trust. When you listen without judgment, the body teaches you what it needs. Less rigidity, more rhythm. Less perfection, more balance. Health, at its deepest level, is participation in that dialogue. It's knowing that the same intelligence that heals a wound is also shaping your thoughts, your emotions, your choices. It is the harmony of the seen and unseen, the conscious and the biological, working as one. So I urge you, pay attention to your body's strange signs. Don't silence them. Learn their language. Awareness does not simply improve health, it creates it. Because when you understand your body's wisdom, you no longer live against it. You live with it. And that alignment, that partnership, is the essence of being fully, profoundly alive. So the next time your body sends you a strange signal, a flutter, a hunger, a fleeting ache, don't silence it. Listen. That's life communicating with itself. That's nature reminding you, you are not fragile, you are alive. The greatest proof of health is not found in a test or a number. It's in the quiet evidence that your body is listening, learning, and thriving. And if you can learn to listen back, you will discover something far greater than health itself. You will discover harmony.